Unable to keep up with the who, the when, the why, and the how. Well, it's a little late, but this is last week's news now. What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Glad you stopped by, and if you're brand new, welcome. Grab a seat and stay a while, but do me a couple favors first. Go down and hit that subscribe button. Then go next door, ring that bell, make sure it says all so you know when the next video pops up. Hit that like button, and before you head out, drop a comment. And if you're one of the regulars here, welcome back for another round. I ask you also hit that like button, and before you leave, drop a comment, because YouTube does love the comments. And of course, share the video out on all social media. Whew, okay. Couple quick shout-outs again. Thank you in my new semi-regular post on Sunday over with Wookie Be Bad, taking part with something Sunday. Always a fun time there. Guys, at about 330 subscribers, let's get him up to about 350. Also want to shout out another friend of mine, Samael the Infamous. He is just under 200 subs. He's 3 away. Let's get him over that hump. Link to both their channels will be down below in the description. Okay. Monday, once again, and again, while this is not the typical Hollywood week with the Hollywood media complex kind of being, well, horrible, as in they've got nothing to say because they can't, but this gives us a chance to have some positive stuff. So I've got some positive stories here. So we're going to start with these positive stories. First one comes to us from Collider. Great news for fans of the animated series Arcane. From Netflix, I being one of them. Apparently, the second season has been set to release in the fourth quarter of the 2024 year, so about late November-ish. Cannot wait for this series. I cannot be more excited to see the further adventures of Vi and Jinx and that whole wonderful world. And believe me, if you've watched Arcane, you know season 1 ended with a doozy. So this is a very exciting time if you are fans of the series Arcane. And if you haven't, go check it out. You got plenty of time to get invested in this series. It's amazing. Okay, next story. From the world of sports, comes to us from ESPN, where the University of Nebraska Lady Corn Huskers women's volleyball team set a world record. That's right, they set a world record in their most recent match against Omaha for attendance. The game was moved from their indoor facility outdoors into their football stadium, where at the end of the second game of the match, the attendance was announced. 92,003 people. That's right, 92,000 people. This breaks the previous 2 world records, which were both for international soccer, where the World Cup between the U.S. and Canada was just under 91 million, was 90,185,000, and then that was broken during a Champions League match of for the women's soccer, 91,648. Great job, Lady Huskers, and great job for real women's sports. That's right, real women's sports. Okay, now for Hollywood being stupid. This comes to us from the Hollywood Reporter. In a very, and I mean very rare move, Disney Plus released concrete numbers in regards to the viewership of the premiere episode of the AHSOKA series, touting 14 million views globally. THR, the Hollywood Reporter, correctly then says that views does not necessarily equate to viewers. And with the Samba TV numbers showing the U.S. the most lucrative market for Disney Plus, and overwhelming the majority of their subscribers, only clocking in 1.2 million households viewing it, Definitely seems like there's some fuzzy math going on here with Lucasfilm and Disney, as they need this show to be a success. And for further in-depth analysis on these numbers, check out the best numbers guy on YouTube, that being Valiant Renegade. I'm going to leave a link to that down below in the description as well. Also, sticking with the Hollywood Reporter, talking about DC. And it seems to be a house divided from the revolving door of executive positions to Snyder Bros upset that Zack Snyder never got to finish his vision. That's a good thing. And now this somewhat passive-aggressive attacks on the DCU and James Gunn over the new slate of projects. Who wouldn't think that? Now, this article seems to lay the blame not at the studio, but at the fans. And Andre from Minette's Edge goes into this further with a recent video essay, again, that I highly recommend you watch. Link to that will be down below in the description as well. Finally, more good news. And this is great news for the box office and Taylor Swift fans, as AMC is working with her to distribute a concert film for her Eras tour. In its first 24 hours, this film clocked in over $37 million in pre-sales. That's right, $37+ million in pre-sales, stomping the previous record set by Star Wars The Force Awakens with $20 million in pre-sales. Now, I personally am not a fan of Taylor Swift, but even I have to acknowledge that whatever it is, that it factor, she has it. Absolutely, she is an absolute gold mine right now. And this is great news for the box office, because they need this right now, and it's good for fans to get out of their houses and get butts in seats and interact and go to the movie theater, and it's a good thing. So these are some stories you might have missed, but let me know what you think down below in the comments. Also, check me out tonight, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, over on Legion Talk. We are going back to the world of Westeros once again. We are in Season 5, Episode 3. Always a fun time there, so check us out. And again, quick reminder before you head out the door, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, hey, thanks for sticking around this long. I appreciate that. I will see you all very soon. Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend, and hope you guys have a great week going forward. And please, always have fun. Hashtag keep talking, and always keep that smile on your face. Toodles!